Okay, let's look at plotting points on a coordinate plane. First of all, when you are going to plot a point on a coordinate plane, you have to look at the x number first. You write the x number first, the number on the x axis. So let's look at A. We want to plot A using coordinates 3 and 5. 3, 5. This is the x, this is the y. So you go to the x axis and you look for 3. Here is 3. Okay, 3 is on the x axis. Then you make a line, you go up and you look at the 5 on the y axis. Okay, the second number is the y axis. So you go up, here is the y, the 5 on the y axis. So you move up, and here is where the x and the y intersect. All right, this is where they join. So you're going to plot the point right there, and you're going to name it A, point A. Okay, so first we look for the 3 on the x-axis, which is this here, and then we look for the 5 on the y-axis, which is here, and we move up to the 5 to where the 5 and the 3 will intersect. Let's look at the other one. We have -4, 2. Now the first number is on the x-axis, so we go to the x-axis, which is this here. Here is -4. Then we look for 2 on the y-axis. Here is 2. So we go up to where the -4, and the 2 intersect, and we plot the point. So this will be point B. The third one, 6, -3. The first number is on the x-axis. So we look for 6 on the x-axis, and then we look for -3 on the y-axis. Here is -3. So we find where the both numbers intersect, and we plot our point. So this is going to be C. The last one, -2, -5. -2 is on the x-axis. The first number is always on the x-axis. So we look for -2, which is here, and then we look for -5, which is here. So this is where -2 and -5 intersect. So we plot our point, and that is going to be D. D. All right. There you have it. So when you're plotting points, the first number is going to be in the x-axis. The second number is going to be the y-axis, and where both of them intersect, that's where you plot the point. Okay? Now let's look at identifying points. Okay? Let's look at this first one. What will be the pair of coordinates that form this triangle? Let's look at the triangle. Is going to be, and we put the numbers in brackets separated by a comma. Okay? Now, first number has to be on the x-axis. So we look for, all right, here, it's right here. So we go down to the x, that will be a 3. Then we go to the y, which is 4. All right, 3 and 4. So that will be 3 and 4. 3 on the x and 4. So that's the first pair of coordinates where the triangle is found. Let's look at the square. Where would we find the square? Okay, we look at the We go down to the x, which is -3. And then we go up to the y, which is 2. Alright, so that is going to be the square. Now we come down to the pentagon. A pentagon has 5 sides. Okay, so the pentagon is here. We go down to the x, which is -5. We write it down, put a comma, and we go to the y now, which is -2. Okay, we put that in brackets. Now let's look at the other one. Okay, for this one now, the circle, we have it here. Okay, so we go down to the x, that will be 1. Then we go down over to the y, which is -5. Okay, and that's how we, and you can write it right beside the shape. 3, 5. This will be -3, 2. This will be -5, -2. And the circle will be 1, -5. And those are the pairs of coordinates where we find each of these shapes in a coordinate plane.